Hello, I'm Wafflepig, and welcome back to my Minecraft survival server here on 1.11. And as you can see, I'm in the Nether Hub as I usually am because it's starting to turn into a beautiful place along with all the mobs. But I'm going to show you something I did replace. Ooh, okay, we now have an Endermite pet. Slendy Jr. Oh, you gotta love him. I love Slendy. And I love Endermites. I think Endermites are my favorite mobs in Minecraft just because they're so wiggly and they do these things. Like, it just makes it really interesting to watch. I could sit here and watch him through the glass for quite a long time and not get bored with it. But I thought I'd go ahead and show you that. I did have a magma cube in here, but for some reason he despawned and I had a name tag on him, but I have a feeling that maybe it had something to do with the sand. So hopefully Slendy Jr. will stay okay because he's going to be my favorite fellow here on the server aside from Pickle. And he'll stay safe in there. So let's get on to today's episode. The first thing I want to do for this episode is something secretive until we get there, just real quick. It shouldn't take too long. Let's see, I should have a lead in this chest right here. There it is. We'll go ahead and take this lead because we're going to be needing it. I need a firework to get over here. So it is nighttime, unfortunately. That's probably not a good thing. Let's go ahead and see if we can boost out here. And then if we go around this mountainside, there should be some llamas over here. I need a llama. I've never actually had a llama in Minecraft, which is maybe a little bit weird. I've just never messed with them. Pickle says they're really fast, but I guess all you have to do is just mount them until they are tamed. So I do have him now, thankfully. I think that was it right there. I think seen some hearts. And as you can see, we are riding him, so it should be good to go. So I'm just going to grab him with a lead and hopefully get back to base without much fuss. But I'll meet you guys over there because this is going to take a little bit. I think it's all ready to go. We're here, and I do have some carpet to equip on my good old llama friend here. And before I do begin anything, now this is probably a really obvious name that a lot of people use on Minecraft for their llamas, but I'm using Spit. This is going to be Spit, and I think that's going to match him quite well. Let's go ahead and get in his inventory. Let's see here. Here's a light blue carpet for you, making yourself look very fancy and very spiffy. Now that's what I'm talking about. The only thing I think we got to do... Ooh, Spit, you're looking fancy. Look at that scarf he's got going on there. Wow. And I think what we need to do is go ahead and see if we can craft some chests, because I'm not absolutely sure. Can you equip chests to them? Because I'm pretty sure that you can. I just never messed with it. So get a chest going here, and let's go ahead and throw the slab out because I have no space in my inventory whatsoever. So if we do... That is so cool. Holy cow. That is so cool. So let's give him a ride real quick and see how that goes. Did I pick up that lead? There it is. Give him a ride real quick. Let's see. Can you... Oh. Can you not ride him? Or... Huh. Spit's so cute. Look at his face. You just gotta love that face. But we are over here at Pickle's new base. And as you can see, he has done an insane amount of work to this wall since I've last seen it. And that looks absolutely beautiful. I was like, okay, let's add some log right here in the middle. And that's all I had done. And I come back the next day, and this whole wall has been just amazingly decorated. This is something you would see on like one of those popular SMPs or something of that sort. But I think what we're going to do is go ahead and get started on our project because Spit needs to go home and relax a little bit. And I'm thinking Pickle may be a little bit busy with some shock mount stuff because I think he just got his shock mount. So he is down there. Alright, so let's head back to base and then let's see if we can get started on another project. Now I have just cleared out this new area, and as you can see, it's going to be very similar to this farm right here. I'm just going to be making a melon farm version of this, and this was suggested by Lacey Cromer and then also Jack Pesca. Appreciate it, guys, because I was going to do it. It's just pretty much the same design. Pumpkin and melons kind of grow the same way, and I'm pretty excited about getting this one because I've been wanting a melon farm. So I'm in the progress of making this, and I am in the process of making this monostable circuit. But unfortunately, I'm just not paying any attention, and I'm putting my piston too far down. So we need sand right here, and then we need redstone dust there, along with a redstone repeater with some redstone there, and then also a piston against this wall, and that one should be good to go. Let's go ahead and give it a test. Do a redstone test here. As you can see, it runs down in the hopper system into our chest under these 2 blocks. And now let's go ahead and get this side. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do it on camera since I am just chilling around, not doing much today. We do have this right here, and then we need to break this block. Yet again, some sand, and then also redstone. Then we'll have our redstone repeater with another redstone piece, and then we'll need another piston right there. And that's the farm absolutely complete. That's crazy that we got it done that fast. That's the thing about 1.11. It makes things so much easier with that observer block. And what can I say? That's a job done, dusted, and finished. Let's take a look. It's starting to come together, guys. And a lot of people will probably look at this and be like, aren't those the same farms? And then they'll see the stems and hopefully see the difference. But I do want to check to see what the progress looks like in this farm right here. Let's go ahead and dig down. Is there any way I can access that chest? No, it's blocked by the clay. So let's go ahead and get our pickaxes going here. Okay. We're getting quite a few pumpkins. I mean, for such a small farm, there's only 2 pumpkins being collected. So let's go ahead and do this. And I believe I do have a couple of pieces in my inventory here. And something else I would really like to check is the sugarcane farm, just to see where we're at, because this stuff is going to be running into a main system. It's not going to be like this forever. I won't be digging them out just to access the chests. So just keep that in mind. I know maybe some of you may be, oh, that's just from that small sugarcane farm. Oh, now that makes me happy. Let's go ahead and block this up, because I do notice that some mobs stay in here for some reason. They like it in here. That looks a little bit better. And that is some efficient farms. Very small, minimalistic. For just one survivor, that is plenty enough for me. But let's go ahead and keep going with the episode. Now for my larger projects, we're going to be working on this tunnel right here. It's this going to be going to our Innerbin farm. And I've got to take some of these blocks out and actually put in compact ice. That way we can travel with a birchwood boat if it's still working in 1.11. I'm hoping so, because this is going to be a little bit of a strenuous project. When I get to the corner over there, we'll have to make a turn with our boat, and that's unfortunate. I wish these zombie pigmen would get out of my way, because wow, are they annoying or what? Now, I haven't really tested this, so this is probably going to be something I need to test. Let's go ahead and check it out and see if it still works. And as you can see, zombie pigmen, you're in the way. I'm trying to do some ice skating. It works. It works. I'm getting dizzy. So I finally decided to kind of finish off the design. I am not there quite yet, because I do have to make a bend and actually make a new deployment system, so that when you get to this corner, it will break the actual boat, collect it in a hopper, and then you can continue on. The only thing is, I've got to finish decorating in this area, and it's not really that fun, but it must be done, so it's not going to take me too much, because as you can see, netherrack is going quite fast. I'd say we're about there. I've just got to make it to the very end of that tunnel, which isn't too bad. It's much shorter than this tunnel, I'd say. So let's go ahead and start placing in some of these blocks. That way we can get a good angle for this tunnel here. And I'm thinking possibly extending it out this way, just making it a little bit easier on everyone. And let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and knock out these blocks. And I'll continue on knocking out these blocks, and I'm hoping this goes much faster than the other tunnel. So progress update, we've got to bust up this whole bridge and replace it with compressed ice. And I'm thinking it may be okay, because if we bust up the bridge while we are placing the ice, we should have some solid foundation to work on. And I do have an informal stairs going on over there in the inch sponge kind of looking stuff. But we shouldn't be too far from having this project dusted and done. Now that I have slab, I'm going to go into the end and mid my pickaxe, because my pickaxe is about dead and I really don't want it breaking in the middle of this. So let's go ahead and grab our boat, and this should do us well. Go ahead and set it in the center, and let's give liftoff. Holy cow, this is pretty crazy. I think it's so funny whenever you turn sideways and it starts sliding. But as you can see, we do have our floor now. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we just gotta get our walls and roof, and then we should be pretty good to go. Now I will probably be implementing a hopper system just to get our boats back to the actual launcher itself, because personally when you go into the end, you don't come back through this tunnel. Another progress update, all we have to do is look down this hallway, and as you can see, we have actually done it. Now, unfortunately I missed one there. I've got to go back and get that one. But as you can see, all of the tunnel is done all the way until we get to the nether portal, which I have not done this room yet. I need to do some decorations for this room for the actual nether hub of the end. Not make it too big, just maybe like a, small, humble little room that runs into the actual nether portal. And I do need to put glowstone in here to give it that racetracky feel, something looking, pretty nice and clean, a little bit more modern. As you can see, this looks really nice, and I'm going to implement the same lighting system in here. So I'm very tired. I've been working on this project a little bit longer than what I should have, but it really wasn't that bad anyway, because I did have about half of it knocked out before. Now let's go ahead and access this chest. Now this is a fast travel system, so all you have to do is put down your good old boat and it's ready to go. As you can see, we're going to travel through the tunnel really fast, and we're going to hit this cacti. Now don't let that alarm you, because you do have a slab right here that's going to protect you from always hitting the cacti or getting trapped under the hoppers. And the way this hopper system works is the boat actually falls into it from hitting the cacti, and then there's a hopper system that travels all the way up there. And I used a lot of iron because I used two of them. I have two systems here. We've got this system as well because we had to take a corner and some way to do it. Now as you can see, we do have some carpet, and I was going to try to use that on the hopper system, but unfortunately the boat does not want to keep going. It gets trapped on the hopper. Now this is going to happen every now and then, but you get the idea of how it works. But unfortunately the carpet didn't really work. I kind of wish it did. We may actually use it in the nether portal room decoration, so that might be something we might do. Let me go ahead and go over here. Now this is what took me the longest part, because there is a hopper system that runs under this, and it's sky, nothing but nether sky, so I had to block it all the way to the other side and be really careful about hitting gas. And it looks like I missed a spot there, but that's okay. I need to probably cover that before I do fall down and get myself hurt. So let's go ahead and block this up, and I think we're good. We got ourselves a whole fast travel system to the end now, which is going to make things 10 times better. Ah, it's going to be lovely. And I'm back. Unfortunately, I perished. For some reason, I had switched my window last night, not thinking to go to an AFK room, and I have suffered the consequences. A magma cube killed me. Of all things, a magma cube killed me, and I lost everything. I lost my elytra, except for this sword here. This is Waffle's Wrath. As you can see, at least that one's a really good one. That's a very overpowered sword that I've been working on for quite some time now. Oh, it is heartbreaking. Seriously, one of the most heartbreaking things that could happen to you in your survival world. When you got all your OP stuff on you, and then you get taken out by a magma cube because you forgot to go somewhere safe while you do AFK. Ugh. Oh, that's gut-wrenching. How could I be so stupid? Okay, and I think we're back in action. I've actually found some really good stuff I've thrown together for a nice little kit. I think we're pretty much back to our overpowered mode. The only thing is I am missing out on my elytra, which is very disappointing. I wish I did have that, but we'll have to go back into the end and get that next episode. Perhaps maybe like a 5-minute segment at the end of the next video. But let me show you what I have right now. I ended up finding one of my most original pickaxes. This was a pickaxe from probably like episode 3 or when we first started enchanting. Luck of Stone. I found Luck of Stone. I could not believe it. It was buried in one of my chests along with a couple of other things. I do have a diamond axe here with efficiency 3, unbreaking 3. It'll work in a cinch. And then we also have a bow. And this bow is actually the bow I used when I was in the end, which I totally forgot I had. I've been sitting around here trying to get a mending bow forever. Unfortunately, I don't have an arrow on me because I've just been kind of looking around and building up on enchantment levels. I just got really lucky. Luck of Stone. I am so glad I found that because that pickaxe is... I mean, did you just see the stats? Holy cow. But let's go ahead and take this, and we'll need to start mending this pickaxe because as you can see, it's been used for quite some time. I think I just put it away whenever I was going to go to the end to fight the Ender Dragon, and I had forgotten where I put it. Because usually if I die, I go stomping through my world and try to find stuff that I've been missing out on. And I thankfully have found this pickaxe, which is about fully mended. Let's go ahead and polish this off. Now, I'm not sure if a Pickle did show this in his videos, but this nether portal right here goes to his base. You may have seen it in like a couple of clips back. There was another portal right in front of his base. This is where it goes, and he did the design work on it. I just thought I'd show that off because that looks really neat. I've never seen work like that. Just kind of looks like it's a seamless crack going into some kind of purple stuff. But if we go in there, we go to his base. I just thought I'd show that off before I do head over here to the base, because I am going to be doing some AFK fishing. I need to get another bending book for another elytra. When I do go hunting for one, I was talking to Pickle about getting an elytra, and it doesn't seem like he's that interested in them. So I am going to go to the end tomorrow and try to get one, because I need an elytra. When it's in your life, you need elytra in your life. Now, I've noticed that my AFK fish farm is out of commission, which isn't particularly good. As you can see, I've been trying to work on it a little bit, but I think all we have to do is go ahead and put a block right here, which should update it. No, it does not update it. So we need redstone there first before it is updated. So we'll have to do this. And it's a little bit awkward working with this, so we just got to do that. And then we got to put a piece of redstone there. And that's going to push it upwards. Is that going to affect any of my redstone line? I'm hoping not. Ooh, okay. Where has that block gone? It looks like it's just pushed. That's weird. Very concerning. We need to go ahead and take this out. And it should be, I believe, operational. Let's go ahead and put our smooth sandstone back in place. I'm pretty sure that fixed it. So let's go ahead and give it a shot here. If we do dig up here in this junk chest that I've turned this AFK chest into, got a bunch of pretty good stuff in there. I need to start taking that stuff out. But we have our fishing rod. Let's go ahead and give this a shot here. Oh, I've got to turn it on. Okay, let's give it a shot and see if it works. And as you can see, it looks like it is fully functional. We've just got to try to get a floater. There we go. And thankfully, that has made my night. That has made my night. So we can try to get a mending book, and we can go ahead and get ourselves another elytra. But I think that's going to be about it for this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. I'm sorry that I did die, but we did get a lot done today. We've got our melon farm. We got a new member of the family, good old Spit. You gotta love Spit, the llama. And also, I did do the whole tunnel for the end. So we got a lot done today. Now next episode I do have some stuff planned, so expect some big plans. But guys, I'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day.